Helmet that one. Oh, there we go. It's working. Oh, here we go. Full screen that. There we go. Oh, that's even better. For the folks that's watching on Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to let people jump on here and maybe it'll work. Okay, it works. There we go. Make sure. I hope everybody can hear me okay because hope I'm not having any sound issues. Can someone tell me if they're hearing me on either YouTube or Facebook? Can somebody tell me if they're hearing me okay? Because every time I stream, there's been sound issues. Can the people hear me? I'm going to monitor the YouTube chat for just a second. I don't want to get too far into the weather thing, and then it messes up on me. I want to make sure it's okay. Okay, never mind. I just heard it's working. Okay. Here we go. Now we can get on with the weather thing. Yep, it's working. All right, guys. So I'm gonna have to. So here's what's going on radar right now. There's nothing around the area. I'm gonna have to pull up the temperatures on my phone. Oh wait a minute, I can probably pull it up on here. But I'm gonna show you guys. There's nothing around Kentucky. Little patches of rain up toward Ohio. Yeah, there's some thunderstorms up in northeastern parts of Indiana going into parts of Fort Wayne, Ohio. So we're gonna zoom out and see if we got another storm system, because I know we're supposed to be getting some more storms some point this week. It's still zooming out, unless I'm looking at the wrong thing where it says there's a storm system coming in. But yeah, there's some rain up toward Lafayette, Indiana, Fort Wayne, Ohio, and yeah, heading toward northern parts of Ohio. Then there's some rain and stuff over just north of Roanoke, Virginia. So yeah, we're gonna zoom out. We're gonna look at the in Litchfield. Sure feels like it outside. No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. It's actually 59 degrees now. Winds are west southwest at 4 miles an hour. Wind gust 6 miles an hour. Dew point feels like 49 degrees. Cloud cover 18%. So yeah, it's mostly clear. Well, that's giving me issues, but I don't know what the heck happened. It's working, but I don't know why it's doing that. Come on now. Stop being stupid. Okay, we're going to look at tomorrow's forecast real quick. Let it load a second. So yeah, 12 at midnight, it's going to be 58 degrees. It drops down to 54 at 6. Then the temperature goes up to 70 degrees by 11 o'clock a.m. 77, it goes up to 78 degrees by 3 p.m. And then the temperature starts going down then it drops back down to the 60s by this time tomorrow. We're going to look at the daily forecast. So we're going to look at the high of 78 degrees, low of 56, mostly sunny. Wednesday, high of 80 degrees, low of 58. Nice with plenty of sun. Thursday, a high of 84 degrees, low of 60 degrees, with plenty of sunshine. Then Friday, 86 degrees, warm with plenty of sunshine. Saturday, a high of 86 degrees, warm with plenty of sunshine. Sunday, a high of 82 degrees, low of 58, with plenty of sunshine. And then next Monday, a high of 83 degrees with mostly sunny. And then if you go down, I'm going to go out a little further. And our next rain chance will be next Thursday on the 22nd. We could get some rain Thursday. And then we get cloudiness next Friday. So 70% chance of rain for next Thursday. So yeah, we're going to go back to the radar. Watch this thing take forever to load. Man, you can definitely tell it's Monday. Because on Mondays, seems everything's tired. Peter have problems waking up sometimes. Oh God, yep, here it goes again. But yeah, right up there. I'm gonna see if there's any comments on the Facebook and YouTube, which I don't see any on Facebook. So apparently, people may. Okay, there's not many people that may be watching right now, but they probably will later if they get on. So I'm gonna check the YouTube thing, see if there's anything on YouTube. So there's one person watching because because I have been doing Facebook live streams and weather updates since um gosh 2020. I've been starting to do weather live streams on Facebook. Before when I could update you guys on like the warnings and on what you guys can see the radar on Facebook. YouTube can't see it, but now I can Facebook Live. So the only time that you guys will see me on Facebook Live is during a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning. But I'm going to let you guys know that I'm going to let you guys know there's 3 levels of severe thunderstorm warnings. Baseline severe thunderstorm warning, and it's not, and the winds is below, and the winds is below 60 miles an hour. I will not be jumping on Facebook Live and YouTube and covering it. Now it's got to be considerable severe thunderstorm warning and up, which is winds up to 60 miles an hour and above. And a destructive severe thunderstorm warning would be winds up to 80 miles an hour and a tornado possible tag. Now, if it's a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, then I will be on Facebook Live. So yeah, I will either be on for I will come on Facebook Live for severe thunderstorm warnings. That is if the wind speeds is 60 miles per hour and above, and if there's a lot of hail, and if there's a lot of straight line winds. And I will also come on for tornado warnings, whether that's a radar indicated tornado, whether that's a regular tornado warning, which is radar indicated, or if it's a confirmed tornado warning, which is purple. Now, usually when there's a red tornado warning, it's radar indicated. It means the tornado is not on the ground, but the conditions are just right for a tornado. Now, if it's a purple tornado warning, it means it's a confirmed that I'll be on Facebook Live for that. And then if there's a tornado emergency, which I hope I never have to see in this state of Kentucky ever again, since I saw Mayfield, because Mayfield had a really bad tornado that ripped through downtown Mayfield. There was also a tornado that went through Bowling Green. And then there was another tornado that went through Campbellsville. And let me see if I can show you the track real quick. I might be able to show you guys the track of the tornadoes that went through Mayfield real quick. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can do that real fast. If it'll let me. Let me see if I can try to do that real fast. Speaking of it. because I want to actually talk about this. I just want to talk about it, actually. I'll see if I can find it real quick. Oh, yep. This may be the right one, but hold on a second. We'll see if I can find it real fast. This is what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Well, that's the start of it. I'll give you that. So I can full screen that. Yep, I can. Yep. So, look. But yeah, I'm going to show you all the tornado track from December 10th and 11th of 2021. Okay, I want to get the whole track. I want to see it where it goes through all 5 states. I don't want just Kentucky. I guess I can show this one. Let me see if I can let's see if I can track it. But the tornado came up out of Tennessee around about 8:56 through 9:06 p.m. It was an EF4 tornado. And showed it was over Cadence, Kentucky at 9:01. Went through Hickman County. Here's where Mayfield is, right in the center. It went through Mayfield. It was through in Graves County from 9:16 to 9:40, and it was an EF4 tornado. It hit Mayfield at about 9:26 p.m. Then it went through it went through Marshall County. It went just to the north of Murray, so it missed Murray. Went through Marshall County at 9:40 to 9:58, northwest Benton. And I just got a message. And then here's Lyon County, where the land between the lakes is. The tornado went north of Lyon. Here's Caldwell County. Went through Princeton, Kentucky at 10:20. And then it got closer to... Now listen, I didn't come on Facebook Live until it got to Hopkins County, because I do cover Hopkins and Muhlenberg County. Because about 2 p.m., 10:40 is when I jumped on Facebook Live that night and I started covering it until Grayson County got put under a tornado warning and it was coming close to me. I had to get off Facebook Live and literally evacuate because it was coming right for me. And then by the time I got in the shelter, it changed directions, but we're too far. But here's Hopkins County, Dawson Springs. It hit Dawson Springs about 10:32. Which that was about the time I jumped on, was when it was hitting. And it demolished Dawson Springs. There's Muhlenberg County. Went through Bremen, Kentucky. And I saw a video, or I saw pictures of somebody that was up in Muhlenberg County that posted a picture of, there was a train going across the railroad tracks about the tornado, about the time the tornado was hitting. And it picked up the train cars and did something. I think it tipped them over or something. And then it goes into Ohio County. It missed McLean County. How do I do this? Hold on. Let me back out. Do I back out and see what it does? This may help. I want the whole track. I want to see where it came out of all 5 states. I want to see that. Because I want to see how long it was on the ground. Because not many people didn't get to see this. Here's the Louisville Weather Office. There's the one we need. I'm gonna full screen this. But yeah, look. But yeah, there's the there's the rest of the see, and it weakens down to an minute. But yeah, there's went through northwestern Grayson County and ended near Falls of Rough. It traveled all the way from Jonesboro, Arkansas to Falls of Rough, Kentucky. And it was an EF4, and then it weakened to an F3. So, and then it stops, and I can't help but wonder if it didn't spin up again that night in Hardin County, because it says EF1. I think it's the same path. EF1, Hardin County. Weakens again, EF1 up in Spencer County. And then I think it just ends. I think it was the same tornado. It just bounced. Which, of course, I didn't get to see the rest of that because I got knocked off Facebook. I didn't get to do Facebook Live because I had to evacuate. Because I thought it was cool to the northwest. And then we had another tornado that came up out of Tennessee, EF3 damage, went through Logan County up to Warren County. 2 tornadoes in Bowling Green that night. And one of them went right through the middle of Bowling Green. You see, I remember posting pictures of the tornado that night because I remember, because the tornado went through Bowling Green at about 1 o'clock, about 1:15 a.m. went through downtown Bowling Green, went close to the WKU campus. But thank gosh the students on campus. But I don't know if there were students on campus or not during that night. And then, no, wait a minute. EF3, EF2, there was 2 tornadoes went through Bowling Green. My bad. I didn't see the yellow. And then there was an EF2 that went through. This is the one that went past my stepdad's work, where it hit his work. Because I remember the next morning I had to go up and I had to help them clean up debris and stuff. Then there's then I think that may have been the same tornado, the EF2 that went through southeastern Edmonson County, went north of Barron County, barely clips Metcalfe County. And yeah, Horse Cave got hit, went through north of Mumfordville. Here's Greene County, went through Greene County. I can't wonder if the one in Campbellsville was the same one that went through Bowling Green, if it was a different one, because there was an EF3 went through Taylor County into Marion County. And then there was, you see, I'm going to tell you, that night was hectic. Because I remember I was in shelter for a good hour and a half to 2 hours that night when it all happened. Oh, I don't know what I just hit, but oh well. And as you can see, there's the different levels of tornadoes. It goes from EF0 all the way to F5. Thank goodness we haven't seen an F5 in the state of Kentucky since 1974. Because in 1974, there was an F5 that went through Brandenburg. And I know the folks on YouTube can't see this, but I'm going to show you guys what I have. That might be a suggestion next time we're in a tornado outbreak like what we had on December. I want to show you guys something. You see what I got here in my hand is one of these little crank up weather radios. You can get these from Walmart for about $40. You can charge them by either cranking them up, you can plug them up, or you can take them outside and charge them through solar power in the sun. These things has AM and FM radio, where you can listen to the weather channel. You can listen to your local weather stations on certain radio stations that they come on while you're seeking shelter. You can listen to them whenever there's like tornadoes and stuff, instead of just running back and forth looking at your TV. Safer way to do that. But it also has the NOAA Weather Radio on the National Weather Service radio channels on it, where even if you listen to a radio, if a warning comes in, the Weather Service will interrupt. With weather radio, will cut off the FM signal and it'll go into the weather thing. But you can't have this one because this is mine. Go get your own. But yeah, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I do want to say that if you guys see me on Facebook Live, I'll either be on Facebook Live either for a severe thunderstorm warning, but I'll only come on if there's winds 60 mile per hour and up, or if there's a tornado possible tag in a severe thunderstorm warning, or if there's a tornado warning, which any tornado warning should be taken serious anyway, no matter if it's radar indicated or if it's confirmed on the ground. And normally, if there's strong winds or hail or a lot of hail that cause damage to vehicles, I'll come on anyway. There goes Messenger again. Jeez. You know what's funny is that every time I get on Facebook Live, my Messenger starts going ding, ding, ding every time I go live. It just does that. I don't know why. Every time I get on Facebook Live, everybody tends to like text me and stuff, and it's freaking hilarious. It's just every time I do a weather, they do that. I'm just gotten so used to it. But anyway, there's something I'm going to be starting new, like, because in the winter months, we don't only have severe weather, but also winter weather can be a hazard when there's like heavy snow and ice. Now I'm going to start doing winter weather coverage this winter whenever things are getting bad. I'm going to start doing winter weather coverage. We didn't do it. I didn't do it last year, but we're going to start doing it this year. That's something new we're going to start this year. That way, if there's like snow and you guys' power goes out and you guys have data on your phones where you guys can see me on Facebook Live, you can watch me. I know the weather people ain't going to break in for winter weather, but I will break in on Facebook and you guys can watch me when the winter weather is getting horrible, or if there's a lot of snow over the area. Now, I probably won't stay on as much as I do severe weather, but I can try my best to stay on a lengthy time when that goes on. And not only the tornado warning stuff has changed, but also we now got the flash flooding thing that's changed ever since what happened in eastern Kentucky. So I don't come on for flash flood warnings. So in the event we have what happens again in eastern Kentucky, now they don't have a higher flash flood warning because flash flood warnings are red, like dark red, and regular flood warnings are green. Flash flood emergencies are pink. So if you see a pink flash flood warning, you see, I will come on live if there's like flooding on roadways. That's not even like, I'm talking about like what we saw in Eastern Kentucky. If there's like a big flood and it's covering a bunch of roadways, yes, I will come on Facebook Live for that, for any surrounding county that has floods, that has a lot of flooding. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Doesn't matter if it's middle of the night. If I have to break in from Facebook Live for anything and YouTube, I will do that. I've gotten up at 3:30 in the morning just to cover storms, and I've went back to bed when it's been over. I've done it before. I can do it again. But yeah, something new we're going to start is covering winter weather this winter. So Usually I take a break from covering weather in the winter time because I thought winter weather ain't that bad. Well, from what I've been seeing, them earthworms are predicting we're going to have a bad winter this year. So y'all get your shovels ready. Y'all better get your shovels ready before winter gets here. And because now that I told you what a flash flood emergency looks like, where it's a pink box, a tornado emergency is a polygon is a warning inside of a warning. Like if it like tornado emergencies is a purple tornado warning inside of a purple tornado warning. Like when you see a tornado emergency, there's a purple box which is the actual confirmed tornado warning. There's a little box inside of it that's a tornado warning, but it's a tornado emergency. If you see those tornado emergencies, that means it is life-threatening and is capable of destructive, catastrophic damage. And that's what you saw in Mayfield that one night. So, yeah. Yes, right. And I'm going to tell you something. We ain't had one tornado warning in the state of Kentucky since, gosh, middle of June. It's been a long time. We're in a quiet sleep. We're in a quiet sleep for weather. But as you guys know, fall's fixing to come in, and we're going to be dealing with fall storms in the upcoming months. We're going to be dealing with fall storms. And usually they say between the months of, they say usually toward the tail end of tornado season, which tornado season, it used to end on November 1st, but now tornado season ends at the end of November, because usually toward the end of November is usually at the end of tornado season, between September and end of November is usually when we get the worst tornadoes outbreaks in Kentucky. I don't know why that is. So yeah, guys, while we're in a quiet sleeve from severe weather, if y'all get a chance, y'all get a chance, go out to Walmart, get you one of those crank up weather radios. They are lifesavers. I'm going to recommend you get those. They're about $40 at Walmart, because they will work good when power goes out. So yeah, for the ones who wants to hear the radio, or if they want to hear me on Facebook, I don't know which one you prefer, the radio, hearing the radio, or hear me on Facebook. Because I've noticed I was at Walmart one night. I was at Walmart about a few days ago. Someone that's friends with me on Facebook came up to me and said, "My gosh, you're good at telling the weather. You're always top notch right on everything." And I looked at them and said, "Okay." They told me they told me that I'm always 2 steps ahead. I always come on like about 5 or 10 minutes before the news people catches it. And I told and I looked and I was like, okay. So I kind of just took the comment, I rode with it. And they told me, oh heck, I don't have to watch the newscast. I'll just sit and listen to you on Facebook. But yeah, it's kind of like it that people watches me on Facebook. I thought there's not many people that watches me on Facebook, but apparently there is people that watches me. Yeah, let's look at the radar. There's nothing on radar as of right now. And we're going to look at the Facebook comments. Wow, a clown sticker. That's such a nice comment. And we're going to look at the YouTube comments. Okay. YouTube comments are going. So anyway, guys, we're going to jump off here. You guys have a great night. I'll see you guys on my next weather update. So in the meantime, you guys have a great night on Facebook and YouTube. And I'll see you guys. Oh, man, we're having issues. Come on, don't do this. All right, there we go. Now we can get to work. All right, for the folks watching on YouTube, I'm going to look at the. There we go. Facebook is off now. So for you guys that's watching on YouTube, I didn't get to show you. If you guys saw this, I'm gonna show you this one more time. You can get one of these weather radios. They cost $40 at Walmart. They're FM AM radios, and they have the National Weather Service on them. It's a safer way of using these if you need to seek shelter and there's like a tornado coming towards you. So you guys can listen to the weather service and stuff, or you can listen to me on YouTube and Facebook Live. So, and it's a great tool to have whenever there's severe weather. So yeah, I'm going to get off here on YouTube, and you guys have a great night.